afternoon, everyone. So, it's continuing kind of my reading and understanding of different strengths, programs, or philosophies. We continuing to read books or different things related to that, and the previous one I did was on 1020 Life with Brian Carroll, which was a really good read. And my next one I chose to do was Matt Wendler's 531, man, because you hear about it so much, but I didn't know what that was really. So I was like, well, I got the ebook and printed it off and read it, and now I'm sharing with you all what I thought was valuable and why maybe you should read it or take a look at it as far as a good training program / philosophy. I really like the philosophy of it more than the program piece, but so we'll get right into it. So it was written by Jim Wendler. So the origins of this was pretty much, now if you keep looking over here, I took notes. I'm trying to be professional about this shit now. So written by Jim Wendler. So the origin story was he got done doing his competitive lifting and got out of heavy lifting and stuff like that, and he just wanted to maintain strength but also improve his health, because I guess your early 90s 2000 powerlifters, you pretty much ate everything, did everything just for that, and health really wasn't a overall concern. Strength is valued more than health, so he wanted to be healthy, he wanted to maintain his strength, so he kind of developed on his own program. So his main philosophy, so going into the philosophy, that's kind of where it came from. So the philosophy of how he developed his program was to start light. A lot of times, a lot of people, even myself included, you want to go in there and you want to blast away and pick up a shitload and push a shitload, but overall health and just building yourself up, it's not really a good idea. So starting out light, almost too light, doing the program and continually progress continuously. What he mentioned in there was a lot of times you go in there and they'll go in there and they'll max out, and maybe next week you can add 5 pounds, maybe the week after that you can add 5 pounds, but eventually you're never going to be able to add 5 pounds or even a pound doing it that way. So his approach is kind of back it down a little bit and keep adding continuous progress, because I think that's a good mental thing for people. Keep you from burning out, and you're also seeing progress continuously, which is good. So the other kind of philosophy, from what I took from it, it's not really based off of a 1% max. So it's not based on you going out there and you just giving it all you got on one thing. The really last thing I liked about it was you use a rep max scheme instead of, I'm going to go out there and let's see how heavy you can do 3. And then he's got a mathematical formula in there to figure out your perceived max, or your max from those 3 maximum lifts. So take 315, you can do 315 safely, and see how many reps you can get, and then you extrapolate from there what your max is. So I like that. And also too, I like the fact that the progressive part isn't necessarily related to a test or working out. It's more about the reps, how many reps you can get on that last set. So I think that's really, really nice. The also good thing about it is it's real simple. Everybody uses it because it's real simple. It's got a good, simple philosophy, and it's easy to implement. It's not hard, and also too, it's not really specific. It's just a general straight program, and it's not just for power lifters, strong men, It's not just for anybody. It's a program for just anybody to do who wants to increase strength, and I think that's why it's so popular. So there again, start off light, progress every week, and just concentrate on just continually get better. That's the basis of it. So the program is set up for your first week. It's 3x5, 3 sets of 5. It's pretty much broken down with around 4 main lifts: overhead press, bench press, deadlift, and squat. Okay. So day 1, overhead. Day 2, bench. Day 3, deadlift. Day 4, squat, or whatever order you wish to put them in. But also too, you can adapt it to do 3 days a week. You can adapt it to do 2 days a week. After reading this, I have a person that he wants to get back in the gym and he wants to just lift for lift, and I told him about this, and he's only got time to do 2 days a week in the gym. So what we combined 2 main movements into one day with a few accessories at the end of it, and there you go. So it's very adaptable to what you can do or dedicate to the gym. So first week, 3 sets of 5. With the last set, you're doing is maximum reps. So do more than 5. If you think you can do 7, do 7. If you can do 8, do 8. If you can bust out 10, do 10. The next week's gonna be 3 sets of 3. There again, on your third set, max reps for 4 all the way up to however many you can do. Third week is 3 sets. First set's 5, second set's 3, and the last set's 1. So hence the name 5-3-1. So, but on that last one, you're going for max reps again. So you're gonna do 1 plus whatever you can do with good form. So you start off the program with, you calculate everything based off your 90% of what your max is. So you're using 90% to start your program as your max set. So you're starting light, you're building up to it, and you're working through it. So once you hit the main movement based on that rep scheme, and also the 4th week you deload, and it's just 3 sets of 5. Deloading, dropping the weights way down. But after you're done with that rep scheme, then you add your accessory movements in there. And he's a big advocate for body type movements: dips, push-ups, pull-ups, hanging leg raises, stuff like that. So very general strength related stuff, not so much, but that's where you put your accessories in as far as like what you want to bring up. So bench, if your triceps suck, you're going to do tricep work. Squat, if your hamstrings are what's holding you back, you do hamstring stuff. So, and you kind of base off that. So that's the very general review of his program and what it is. Like I said, I liked it. I like the fact that it's just a good general overall strength program. It's easy to do, okay? And you can also switch things out too. So if it's based around overhead press, bench, deadlift, and squat, after you do it for a long period of time, you could do, you go from strict press to military press, or you do a log press, or you can do anything you want with that overhead element. Even you can switch it to dumbbells if you wanted to. For the bench, it could be, dumbbell bench, incline bench, anything else you can switch it up to. Squat, box squatting, wide stance, close stance, whatever you want to do. Maybe just safety bar squat, straight bar, safety bar, whatever. So you can change it and you can modify it and make it new and keep it fresh. And I really, really like the fact that it's not like it's based on reps. Because I think as far as like a lot of powerlifting, the stuff that I do, you're always chasing the one, and then as you get more chasing ones and doubles and triples, you kind of lose sight of like really working volume. So I like the fact that this is really there and it switches week to week enough for the different rep range that you don't get stuck in like stuck in a rut. You don't have a block where you're like doing the same stuff. You know, it changes week to week, so that's nice. So yeah, so this is like I said, it's an ebook. It's pretty short. Like I printed it off. I killed a bunch of trees, but it's pretty short. Goes over a lot of different things. It's got a Q&A section in the back too, which had a lot of good information in there. So yeah, I suggest that you all print it off, read it. If you like it, use it. Regardless if you don't like the training program itself, but you know, there's some good stuff in there about training and how to have longevity and being healthy, and things of that nature. So there's some good stuff in it. I hope you all enjoyed the review. I know I'm kind of scattered today, but I try to be a little bit more professional. I try to put it professional. I mean, I put all my notes in a moleskin, so you cannot get any more professional than that. But yeah, next ebook I'm reading, with the passing of Louis Simmons, I bought his squat and deadlift manual. So that's the next one I'm going to dig into and read into that. I think that's going to be good. Also looking at the cube method by Brandon Lilly, different things like that. So I want to continue to read these different training methods, just because I think the only way to get better is to be an eclectic of some type. So you keep reading, you keep updating yourself, and it's fun. It gives you a different picture on how people look at how they go into training, how it can be used every day, just non-competitors, and it's really fun. So maybe we'll start a book club. I don't know. So back to that. I hope you all have a really good weekend. Rest up, which I know I'm resting up. I got a few workouts to do, but rest up. Enjoy your weekend. Don't drink too much. We'll talk at you later.